Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And as you can see by the title down below, this video will be a life update since moving to Canada, coming here as an international student. Now I have graduated and I'm even a whole wifey. So if you're interested in seeing this and meeting my husband, stay tuned and let's get started. All right. So I started posting about being in Canada about 2 years ago, and I just felt it was right to come back and let y'all know I have graduated, girl. Graduated. Um, I came here. I studied for 2 years and finished school like a year ago, but my graduation was literally like this month. But I just wanted to come on here and let you know that I have completed my studies. I've graduated from my studies here in Canada, and I am on to the next chapter of my life in Canada. I would say it wasn't the easiest journey, but I did it. And if you are someone this contemplating on whether you should come to Canada to study, I would say just do your research, save your money, and go for it. But just know it's a leap of faith. You are going to have to take some steps back before you can take some steps forward. It's depending on where you're coming from, it might be a whole culture shock, or it might just be something that you're used to. But all in all, it's something that requires proper planning, enough money, and God. But yeah, I would encourage anyone to do it. If it's something you're interested in, just do your research and go for it. But I sit here today, can't say stand because I'm not standing, as a proud graduate of the University of Winnipeg, and I'll just show you some photos. Okay, so now that that's out the way, I don't have anything much to say about being a past student, a part of the alumni of UFW. I want to talk about the fact that I now have a ring on my finger. Not just a ring, two rings. Because I'm a married woman. Guys, me, married. No, when I decided to come to Canada, it was the last thing that was on my mind, to be honest. I was coming here for my studies, of course, to meet people, of course, to explore and get out of my comfort zone. But getting married, I don't know. That never in the plan. Me never know so that would have happened. But it did, and I'm so thankful to God because I have the best husband ever. I'm bluffing. No, I'm not. But anyways, I'm gonna invite him in to the video because this will be a little story time on how we met, just talking about our wedding and everything that we can discuss today. I posted a video that kind of went viral on TikTok, and a lot of people have asked to post more YouTube videos, and here I am posting videos, and apparently he's the star of the show, so y'all want to see him and not me. That's okay because we're one. But anyways, I'm gonna invite him now so we can tell our story in, a synopsis of the story, and hopefully you guys enjoy. So let's get him here. All right, guys. So we've officially reached the part of the video that most of you want to see, which I'm okay with, but fine. So this is my lovely husband. His name is Derek. If you haven't already met him over by TikTok or even on this channel, because it's not his first time, but it is his first time as a husband. How, how does that feel, being a husband?
Feels good. Feels good. No complaints.
Better. But anyways, guys, so I want to talk about like our wedding as well as maybe like a little story time of how we met leading into the first date and then to how we got where we're at today, which is officially married and living the life. So I guess we should start out about on how we met. Okay, so it was 1982. All right, no, for you. So guys, if you know, in Canada, dating is a little bit different. And the fact that the weather affects that a little bit because you're gonna be dressed in your coats, covered from head to toe. Nobody really sees you and gets to talk to you. People don't really approach you as much like in Jamaica, what I'm used to. And for those of you who are watching who doesn't know, I'm Jamaican and he's
Kenyan.
so it's a Jamaican Kenyan mix up in here. But yeah, so I was new to Canada. I heard about dating online, which is quite normal here in Canada. So I said, "Oh, what the heck? I didn't have any friends, even if just from my classmates. But so even if it meant just meeting friends on these apps, I decided I just give it a try. So I decided to join Bumble, and by this time, you would have already been on Bumble, and it wasn't his first dating app, but he said I swiped first. I don't know, but if
Which she did. Yeah.
for those who don't know, Bumble is a dating app that you can switch between the friendship profile and the dating side. So if you're just looking for friends, then you can go to the friendship side. If you're looking to find a partner or somebody, you go to the dating side. But the thing is, with Bumble, the female are the ones that have to send the first message. I appreciated that because it meant that if you match with someone, you swipe right, they swipe right, you match, that match will last 24 hours. After 24 hours, the match will expire. However, the male, I guess, has one chance to extend that 24 hours, which means that they will add an additional 24 hours so that the female can send a message. No, we matched. I remember I was swiping. It was mostly the other type of color looking people. Sorry. People, and I was so happy I saw one of my own. So I swiped right. I read he's not atheist, he's Christian. So I said, okay, swiped right. And I think I looked at his height too. I swiped right. And then I saw that we matched. Well, this meant that I needed to send him a message first because, or else that match was going to expire after 24 hours. Now, I wasn't really checking Bumble as often. So the match was literally about to expire. And then I remember I got a notification that he extended the time. That was what caught my attention because I was like, huh, why did he extend the time? So that's when I messaged. What were you thinking when you were extending the time and
I was praying to God that you actually accept it because I saw you like a good looking person with the potential of a future with, and I was like somebody genuine and you're a Christian, so you caught my eye, and I was like, come on, please, just look at the extended time and do something. So yeah,
so when he extended the time, that's when I actually messaged. I remember I sent the message. I was like, "LOL, why did you extend the time?" And then he replied, of course, and
I don't remember what I said, but
but I remember distinctively he sent me a message shortly after saying, "How goes your week?" And me, I say at that time, me, I say, "What the heck? How goes your week? Who says that? Like, who asked that question?" But he asked, "How goes your week?" And apparently he had some.
well, okay, if you think about it, the reason why I said how goes your week is if she comes in on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, the week is still going. So she has no choice but to respond to that message. Rather, if I had said something like, how goes your day? And it was a night, it would have been, well, you know, she would have definitely ignored my message. So, but yeah, it worked out.
But yeah, so I just remember reading that message. I'm like, "Oh, goes your week?" Like, wow. But I replied, we chat. I think we were talking on Bumble for 2 weeks before we took it over to WhatsApp.
By the way, I did not know what WhatsApp is.
Yeah, even I use WhatsApp, people. I don't really WhatsApp a theme thing.
But now I do.
Yeah, because I have iPhone. I've been an iPhone girly, but I'm not an iMessage girly. I don't know. I just enjoy conversations more. I enjoy conversations better on WhatsApp. I do use FaceTime, but to send message on them, some of them, no. I'm more of a WhatsApp girl. But anyways, now we've been talking for 2 weeks, and he wants a date. So I remember I was working late, and like when I say late, I mean I'm getting off work like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., sometimes even 7 a.m. So I start at 11, I get up at 7. He was trying to stay up most times, keeping my company, and then he would often fall asleep at around 12, 1, I don't know. And I remember one night I was like, well, if you make it until 2 or 1 a.m., I think you might get a date. So I think he made it his duty to stay up and make it to 1 p.m., 1 a.m. or 2. Anyways, he did, and we decided to go bowling. Now, do you want to share your point of view leading up to that day? Were you nervous? Like, what was going through your mind?
Yeah. So I did my research, and I
And when you say research, before you go on, more other people understand that this is actual research, people. But I mean, like, him just did it. I mean, like, go find Google research,
yeah,
YouTube, whatever.
I did watch YouTube videos of what to say going on a date, how to get her interested in you, what are the signs that make it show that she's really attracted to you and all that. And I found this video that was talking about just find one word that she's gonna say and use that to drive the conversation to the next thing. Like ask open-ended questions so that the chat doesn't like end. But the thing is, I had that in mind. But also, she had put this idea that if the date is bad, she's going to block me. And so,
No, people, before you go on, I did say that, but I don't know why I must say that because to be honest, I'm not a blocker. I think I was just messing with him and I wanted him to be really on his guard and put on his A game or something. I don't know. But I did say that, but I never mean it. Because at this time we were texting for about 2 weeks going on to 3. And me didn't know some kind of like him because based on just our conversations and the vibe I was getting, me I say, I can maybe get a 1 year chance and go for that one little date. So yeah, him alright. Him alright. So me I say, alright, fine, whatever. So me tell him to me go block him if the date never go good. So apparently,
yeah, I took it literal. And I didn't want it to be the case where I get home and then I message and the message, oh, message not received or something like that. So I was always trying to be my best on my best behavior. And then when she, first of all, she didn't give me the address and all that because she didn't want to give her address.
no
And
people, remember I know, I'm here alone, me there Canada by myself, me know that man is from Norway and we're going on a date. The plan was to let him pick me up somewhere else other than home. But to be honest, people could bother. So my prayer to God and I actually gave him the address. Don't do this at home, kids. I gave him the address and he picked me up at home. No, I remember we were just going bowling. So I just did a little cute little look. I think I have a snap from that day, so I'm gonna insert it here. So I did a cute little look, just wore my natural hair, and he came to pick me up. And by the way, for the people wondering if he understands patois and if he understands what me I say, yes, he understands everything that I'm saying. I assume I can give you some patois. But because I know I don't have only Jamaicans on my page or my channel, so I'm trying to do the video in English mostly. But I remember now, me come out, he came out of the car. In my head, me did think he might come hug me. But he was coming out to go around to open my door. But
like a gentleman from the research.
but to be honest, people, I just thought that him just had do all of this just because of the first date. You know how man go on. First date, them do everything what them not gonna do 3, 4, 5 months down the line. So I'm stop him in them tracks and I was like, listen, no matter with this, because I know I said it in English, because at this point he never know no patois. So I say it in English, I say, you're not happy, open the door, it's fine. Nice to meet you, whatever, whatever. Now immediately when he got out, First impression, I was like, oh, he wear glasses. So he was wearing glasses and he was tall, so I liked that. And then I said, okay, fine, whatever. I think I gave you a little, them like a church hug. But in that moment, what you did feel?
Nervous the whole
Nervous?
time. I was nervous. I didn't know what to say, so I was just kind of quiet. Even like throughout the drive, I was trying to catch something that I can hook on and just ask questions. But man, let me tell you, she got in. She already got her phone out. She listened to music and vibing. Oh, she confident. She like me, yeah. And I thought I was gonna be in the video, but I
People, I take out my phone and me a snap. Because anytime me go away, I always snap. So I was just snapping myself. And apparently, him over there so thinks say me did about people snap him. Like, looking back, I actually wish we did take a picture on that day because now we would have had a picture that displays our first date. But I
yeah,
have a snap. I don't know. But yeah, and we went bowling. I remember I
she
won.
won. Yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody people who win. But the bowling was fun, but it ended after an hour. And I remember it was early and me I said, I'm ready to go one.
I like that. That was like a hook, like, yo, she's actually enjoying. She wants to spend more time with me. And she was like, hey, you want to like do something to a movie? Now, keep in mind, my budget was only the movie, and that was it. But then I was like, I can't let her be like, yo, this dude ain't got no money or something like that. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna go to the movie, and we did go to watch Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
She'd never watched a series. She's only
I
watched
watched them.
like one of them, the first one,
I
and
watched them. I just remember.
this was like F9 or something. But movie went well, standing there, and then after the movie, we pulled up in a parking lot. Now this is the first date. Keep in mind, and she took over the Bluetooth. And funny story. I did a remote start to.
People, the boy tell me say when we were leaving, he did something to impress me. People may not even did realize. Yeah, what him do for impress nice clean me. Him remote start the car. You know when you start the car from a distance to make it heat up and whatever. At the time, I never even. I mean, I say, why you
Yeah,
think that would have impressed me? Me not even did realize.
it didn't work.
Long after, he made me know so him did do that. Guys, I said what? Anyways, we left
Yeah.
the movie theater and we went to just a parking lot because I know I was feeling him, he was feeling me, but I know he was still nervous. And I love talk. I will have a conversation. So we parked somewhere. I don't remember where, but we talked for
It was
hours.
just right in front of the Cineplex, the theater.
We spoke for hours, but at the same time, me, I was playing music, like he said, dancehall song too. And by this time, remember me, I played VIP by Vibes Cartel, and if you don't know VIP by Vibes Cartel and Enchanted, me, I think that this, him don't know where I go on. Some of us say this is some real hardcore dancehall music, you don't know nothing about this. But this nigga had other things in his head.
Or she was kind of breaking it down line by line what Vibe Cartel was saying and all these other Jamaican singers. And keep in mind, these are not like PG songs. These are like rated songs where it's like explicit. And I was like, oh my goodness, is she hinting something?
People, all this time, me never know, say, in a film head, him a wonder if me a hint something.
Yeah, because the songs were a little.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Yeah, exactly. But nothing happened. Um, we, we learned. I learned a couple of songs, lyrical, and ended up calling it a night. Went home, and I was expecting nothing but good news that I'm not blocked. So that was my mindset. Good thing I was not blocked. We here right now. And then I think we chatted for a little bit, went on another date, which was like a fancy dinner.
Yeah, so we
Go
kind of
out.
upped it a little more for like a restaurant type of
Yeah.
date. And then, I don't know, this
We went to
was,
the club.
oh yeah, after the dinner, it was so early. By the way, they shut down that club now. So each time we drive past it, we're like, oh, thank you. But we
You made the first move.
after dinner, we went there because it was early again, and the clubs here aren't the same. They don't hit the same like the clubs in Jamaica, but we just wanted somewhere else to go. And we were in there listening to some party in the USA, some Miley Cyrus. The closest thing to home was like Sean Paul. And yeah, but I remember, I don't know, oh, but we actually had our first little kissy kissy there. And yeah, love man, you see people call them time I'm a girlfriend yet, you know. He never asked me to be my girlfriend yet. This might say, oh. But but yeah, I don't know. The rest was history, and this was all in the space of maybe a month of us like that
Mm.
first message on Bumble because I remember distinctively May 17th, first message, first date June 1st, second date was sometime in June. Popped the question, will you be my girlfriend? I remember July. So remember, our first message was May 17th, and he had apparently wanted to ask me to be his girlfriend on the 17th, which was July 17th, but I wasn't available.
I made it so obvious.
Yeah, he kept asking, "What are you doing on the 17th?" Me knowing damn well that the 17th was
Smart.
our first ever conversation. So me I say, I must you want to ask me for being girlfriend. I was fully prepared to say yes to being his girlfriend because I knew I found me the one. But that day, I remember the plan was for me to meet his mom, and then we were gonna grab food. But he was late, and I'm a woman of time, y'all. I will be early if not on time. I'm gonna say early. I will be early. So I guess that part of me, they are not Jamaican. So he was late to pick me up, but for good reasons. And
But she was not understanding that.
I can't understand if me, cause you tell me a time, so me I go think say
So I didn't want to give it away at any point, but she adds up little things so quickly that you cannot hide anything. And this special day, I had planned to take her to my mom to, chat with her a little bit. And then I go to the hotel that I had my brother kind of setting up and his girlfriend, will you be my girlfriend, little situation. So while we were chatting with my mom, all that, and one thing, when she was on my mom, people always say she not smile, she has a straight face. So when I remember while she was chatting with my mom, she always had a straight face, and it was so hard to crack her. That and I was like, oh no, I hope my mom doesn't feel a certain way. But she did end up asking, like, your girl really like you?
people, me never know that my face was like, I thought I was there happy and smiling. Apparently my face was looking upset, but
Yeah. But
we're
anyway,
here now.
yeah, so we chat up a little bit. Now we're going to the hotel that I can ask her to be my girl. But because she wants to know, she can't stand just not knowing where she's going. She kept asking, where we go, where we? And I'm like, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Now she got to a point where she's just like, no, you got to tell me where we're going. And I was like, all right, I'm going to show you the card, the check-in card. And this check-in card, she thought it was what, a
A
massage?
spa. Because I didn't know Best Western. He gave me the card and I read Best Western. And I said, Best Western, what is? To me, it sounded like a spa. And I had shared with him that I don't really like massages because it kind of make my skin itch and what if I something. So I always say I don't like it. So me, I said, why would you book a spa? I'm going to tell you this and whatever. So I said, it's not a spa, it's not a spa. And me, I said, what? Anyways, eventually we got there and it was a whole setup in the room. He asked me to be his girlfriend. I said yes.
She wanted to say no.
Yes,
As a
honestly,
prank.
not no as in for
As a
real no.
prank.
I wanted to prank him and be like, why would you ask me that? I'm not ready to be your girlfriend. But people, when must do what mama say, I must say extra little me so I couldn't prank him.
I didn't waste no time.
I say as the door open, him not even give me no chance to think and say, what am I do? Him get straight to it.
Yeah.
Karine, ever since I met you, blah blah blah. Pour out him heart, will you be my girlfriend? And me I say,
Boom.
yeah.
She said, yeah.
But this wasn't on the 17th, it was on the 23rd because I was not available on the 17th. But it all worked out. And then we used the 23rd to be our number. We got married on the 23rd. But I don't know if the people them understand, say you understand what me I say. So you're a one you don't know. The rest of the video, patois. I don't want you talk no more English, yes. So
What about them English people?
by this, them alright. Most of my audience are Jamaican.
Okay.
So people, they're together now, good while. It's been a year and some. This nigga wanna marry me, but I me never know until fast forward 2024 October. So tell me now. I always told him that when if I'm ever gonna get proposed to or if I gonna get married, I don't really want. I'm never one for a sucker for the big extravagant proposals. Me just want pictures to be taken and a nice little ring. And I told him whatever ring I like and whatever. It has to be white gold. I don't like the yellow gold. I don't want a silver. I want white gold. And I don't like the one single diamond. I always prefer if it's gonna have one single diamond, have a rim going around it with mini diamonds, or just a small mini diamond. And that's what I got. It not gonna show good, yes or no or whatever, but yeah, let me fix it. But yeah, like I say, now go folk. Oh, focusing. But yeah, this is my ring. Show them yours. It's not a diamond.
Me never did want too much gold in me.
But yeah, guys. So I told him I don't want an extravagant. Save the money for the wedding because me not get married and broke. I'm not taking a loan to get married. So any money where that plan, he was planning to take because after marriage, the thing is my graduation was gonna be October 2025, which it was. And I keep on hearing my mention, oh, let's go to Toronto, let's go to Toronto. I just feel like me, I say, why am I feel like him want to go to Toronto because he want to propose? That was that the in my head, and him say, then I start put it out there, I say, listen, because I mean, listen, just spend $1,500, $2,000 go to Toronto, and then we have to plan a wedding, which will cost 10K, however much K, and this is a tiny wedding. So I told him, and then that day we went to a Cinnabon. Tell me, how you did feel leading up to a Cinnabon and then somebody.
People, let me tell you something, yeah. So here was one. On that day there, we didn't know me could propose to right now. But the young little brother, in my trouble, him love gym, like him a gym lover. And so me tell me baby, yeah, we're gonna go take picture because she always mention we want to take picture and them something. Me use that as an opportunity to go take picture. Like we have to retake them picture. Let's go do it. And then we plan on a Saturday. You did that.
Saturday?
I think it was a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, that day there. So me wake up, me tell me young brother, me tell him, brother, I have to pull up on the park to take video because she want video, she want pictures, right? Tell me now, the Monday, he be at the gym, he must say, can you postpone the wedding proposal to like later in the evening? I said, God, Jim can't just wait on my big day. He want me postpone for him to be at the gym.
Jason, you.
Anyway, because me couldn't do that because later in the day there it was going to rain.
Which it did.
And yeah, it did. And she not like rain, you know, I get sick. So anyway, we get there and I'm stalling time right now. But there's stall time. I tell her, we better go pull up, take picture for we because we want a good picture. And me stall time, take me time, walk slow, and all the time, me hand it in my pocket because I was hiding the ring. Never wanted her to realize that I have my ring case box or whatever in my pocket, right? I'm just walking, it's chilly out. where they're talking. And say, "Oh, Jason, pull up, man." So finally, the man pull up, and right
By this
now,
time, people will not cut you. By this time, me want to go in because we've been there at the park. I think because it was fall season. I like to take the fall pictures and whatever. And I want to pee. I want to go to the washroom.
and when she
But
wanna go, she wanna go.
him have plans in a film, you know. So all this time, I said, no, man, you forgot the bathroom. No. So me ready. Me ready because I don't really want to use them like a bathroom over there at the park and I want to go somewhere. But him keep on say, oh, let's go over there, go take picture, let's go over there. All this time I stretch it out because him want my way upon him brother. So brother finally show up. I gave his brother my phone to take the photos because I think I had a better camera quality. I'm just telling him to take pictures of us. The excuse that he used was that he never really want to ask a stranger to take a picture because we might have to take a lot. So he did ask his brother to just stop by and take a picture. But at the time, his brother had called him and pretended like him in the area and he was like a stop by, which is normal because enough time when we are out, his brother would just come, nigga, where you at? And whatever, ask him. I'm say, oh, I'm a pull up what. So it was normal. So me never seen nothing of it, but they had a plan. He came just to take the photo. So the whole time when him did it, he was recording a video. So he had a 17-minute video on my phone and he was snapping the pictures on his phone, or vice versa. Either the videos were did the on film phone and the pictures on mine. But that time too, I thought I was gonna prank. Well, I thought I was gonna prank him and say no.
It wouldn't be there.
Come on. But I didn't. And yeah, I will insert the little clip now from the proposal that we posted on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when we did it in that.
You remember? You cried for sure. That's what I remember.
It was an emotional one.
Make sure we're in the center. So you come over.
Your center.
But you in the center.
Did it. Did it. I did it. I'm like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Okay, now I've got it. I've got it secured. I've got to find a way to not make it visible because she is one smart ass woman. She will detect anything. So the hard part is done. Man, I'm shaking. It's funny because just like 4 days ago, I was at my brother's wedding, and now look at me. I bought a ring for my girl. It is crazy, man. Look at those two lovebirds. She has no idea. She is getting proposed today. Oh. Look at him, he's shaking. I can see hands in his pocket. Bruh. I'm cold. For the first time I met you, I knew your blessing in my life a lot. And I truly want to spend my life with you because you're the person to me. Are you? What is it?
All right. So obviously I said yes. We took a year. We planned. It was a small wedding. I flew in my mom, my aunt, my friends came. It was beautiful. The wedding was great. It was two cultures merging together, Jamaica, Kenya, and we go on with yourself. Say a little wedding. We 2 weeks sit down and plan. We plan the wedding.
Stressful, man.
I'll get my dress from Shein people. Shein. But I'm not gonna lie, it was a time. We had like little to no mishaps on the day, except for the caterers not communicating and not being late. Would not recommend. Well, not communicating and being late would not recommend. But everything was smooth. People rainfall like wow on the day. Rain. During the photo shoot, rain so cool. We have to run take cover and everything, but it was still good. I really enjoyed the wedding. I shared it a lot all over the social media. He shared it too. But what would you say was your favorite part of the wedding?
Hmm. Two of them. But the dance has to be the top one. And when I say the dance, it was a mixture of like Kenyan, Jamaican. We mixed up bugger things together and we cook it,
Hmm.
even though we did mess up a little bit. But
We did some little improvising for sure.
but that was my favorite. And then definitely the speech. That's when
Mm.
you genuinely hear some people what they feel about you, and write down some good stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, for me, my favorite part was the dance for sure. We practiced that dance so many times, but still on the
We make time for that.
on the day, it just it it went well, but not people really know so actually made some mistakes. But me they love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna actually insert it here. And like you said, it was a mixture of the regular, I'm referring to the first dance, the regular slow. Then we moved into a Jamaican song, and then we moved into a Kenyan song. But the thing is, I'm going to try to insert it here, but I forgot fast forward it a lot because I know the copyright and the stuff. But yeah, watch our first dance and enjoy. Love has truly been good to me. Not even one sad day, a minute have I had since you come away. I hope you know I let me go. Anywhere you take me, slowly to be loved. Follow you to the moon and the sky. Ooh, I go. Got to tell you how you feel me. I'm happy that I can make you go and change my whole world. My mind said, miss, hello, hello. What a wonderful day. It's so amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and the sky above. Yes, people, that was our first dance. It was great. I love we played a little game. I like that too when we were playing the game, but the wedding was good. What one thing, people, if you're gonna plan a wedding, I would say from the get go, just decide what you're willing to splurge on in terms of money spending and what you're gonna cut back on. So for me, I knew that the biggest things on the budget would have been the catering and the photographer. For a typical person that has to rent somewhere, sometimes the venue might be a pricey part of it, but we didn't have to pay for the venue, thank God. But our wedding still was, it wasn't cheap, but it was still affordable, but it was still higher than I was expecting, to be honest. But all in all, you good?
Yeah, we could.
No regrets. And our pictures came out beautiful, and I guess we can show them some.
Yeah.
Show them some. Okay. But yeah, so Anything else that you would like to say?
Um, I don't know.
Neither. The thing,
Marriage life good. No
great
problem.
over here,
We
to be
still like
honest.
chat from day one. She always
Yes.
said that.
From May 17, 2023, when we sent that first message, never looked back. There hasn't been one day between then and now.
I mean, we live together. We have to chat every day now.
But guys, if you're in Canada and you're in the dating world, trust me, it's different. You have to put yourself out there. You have to keep your standards because the culture is different here, and the culture here just is like a hookup culture, and them just want me to them link up to my yeah, hit and run, maybe a hit and run, hit and stay.
Bye.
You take it too serious. Anyways. But no, for real, thank you guys for watching and for coming to my channel. I want to come back and be more consistent, but you don't have to watch your video, you don't have to comment, interact, do something to work with. And yeah. So the next video that I want, well, some video ideas that I'm thinking of, considering now that he's my husband.
Yeah, man.
Clock it.
Yeah, well, clock it. You can read that man. Check us say something about do my makeup.
Yes, I really want to do the my husband does my makeup challenge because I want to see what you gonna do.
I go cook you up.
Yeah, but so yeah, the husband does my makeup challenge and a few other videos, I guess. So if you have any video ideas that you would like to see, you can leave a comment below. No, me I depend on because especially the one over TikTok will beg me for post a video. So there is a video. Yeah, but that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for more videos. If you want to follow us on other social media platforms, I will leave them below. And anything else that you want to say?
Yep. Please like, subscribe, and share them something there, yeah?
Like on the ear, share them something there. Share it like
them.
food.
Yeah. Share them like food? Yeah. Nobody not share no food.
Yeah, you share food. You not share food.
Yeah.
You're not Jamaican, that's why you not get it.
You share them. Share them video.
Like food.
Like food,
So
yeah,
share
man.
it like food.
Share it like food.
Yeah, share it like food.
And like it like food. And subscribe it like food.
Everything like food, eh?
Yeah, just like hungry like dog.
Tired like dog. But guys, thank you for watching and we hope to see you in the next video.